YouTube. Awesome. Hey, I see there's about 11 people on. I see one person has done this. So if you'd be so kind as to give this video a thumbs up. Obviously, if you're here right now, you enjoy my live videos. So I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you liking the video. And we are going to do some crafting. I hope that's what you're here for. So say hello in the chat. I want to see the live chat. There we go. Rita and Tiffany, and scroll down. Christina, Charlotte, Amy, Tracy. It's not letting me see above that. Did I get everybody? I think I did. And Yvonne's on. Awesome. Oh, we just lost a bunch of people. Well, hopefully they'll come back when we get started here. Tita, Mary, Ramey, Marlene. Hey, guys. Thanks for being here. It's Thursday night. I can't believe it. Hi, Linda. All right, so say hello in the chat. Let me know that you're here. If you don't see this red live button anymore, when you come on, comment hashtag replay. That lets me know you're watching the replay. There we go. Now we jumped up to 34. All right. Hey, Liz. Hey, Bunny. Hey, Paula. Awesome. So glad you guys are here. All right. It is 9 o'clock my time. Hello, Pam. I have a couple projects that I'm working on, and it's so funny because now that I'm doing lives on Facebook and YouTube and my regular YouTube videos, I need to start, first of all, writing down projects that I do. Hello, Rosemary and Amy and Juanita, because I had to go back through my videos and say, okay, did I do this on Facebook or YouTube? But you know what? I need more ornaments for my tree. So I'm going to be doing a little bit more of the arabesque ornaments. If you guys missed these last time I did them, these are still available. There's actually a DIY kit with this where you get the stencil, a pack of 12 of the arabesque ornaments, and paste. I'm not sure which color, but you can always add jars of paste if you want. So I'm going to be making some more ornaments for my tree. And then I have a couple updates about the 12 days of deals. And I'm also working on a project for a friend. She used to be a volunteer she is a volunteer where I used to work. Thanks so much, Lisa, for the reminder. And she watches my YouTube videos, and she asked me to stencil for her this cutting board that she found. So I'm going to do Christmas on one side, and then later, after that completely dries and I seal it because I don't want to mess it up, I'm going to do fall on the other side. So it's kind of a contract job, I guess. We didn't even really talk about money, but you know, she wants me to design it for her, and then she's going to pay me for my time and whatnot. So I'm going to work on that, and I'm going to show you how you can take a big stencil, because this is kind of the design that she wanted. But as you can see, it's way too big for this cutting board. So I'm going to show you how you can take pieces of a stencil and use it on a smaller piece. So we're going to be doing that as well. Before we get started, I want to make sure everyone is aware. I so wish I had my December Craft Club kit to show you. I'm a little jealous because some other creators have already gotten theirs, and I'm still waiting for mine. But this is the December Craft Club kit. It is a wristlet, and this thing is big. I've seen, it's like, I don't know, 5 by, I don't know. It's big. And I saw some other people making theirs. I love the stencil. Life is good with the flowers and the butterfly. You get black and pink ink. You get embroidery floss to make a little tassel, and you get the squeegee. So if you are not part of my craft club, you know what? This would be a great time. Gift it to yourself for Christmas. Try it out for 3 months. We do ask that you stay on for a minimum of 3 months. And then if it's not for you, then go ahead and cancel it. I know, Amy and Erica. I'm so jealous, Amy, you got yours. But this is our December Craft Club kit. So $22.99 a month. The shipping's like $5.25, I think. And then whatever the tax is in your area. So if you signed up today, which is the 8th, if you went to my website and signed up today, every month on the 8th, it would process. Unless it's a weekend, then it would be like the next weekday. But great deal. This would also make an excellent Christmas gift for anyone on your list who enjoys making crafts. I mean, these projects probably take, I would say most of them take around 30 minutes or less. Maybe 60 minutes, like the garland from last month did take a little bit longer just because you're stenciling 8 different trees. But this literally will take like 5 to 10 minutes. 5 minutes for the stencil, another 10 maybe if you're going to make the tassel. So anyway, that is December Craft Club, which leads me into my next very important announcement. And the only reason I'm announcing this right now rather than tomorrow is tomorrow's deal of the day is very special and they're very limited quantity. So midnight tonight Eastern time, or 12:01, these stencils, these exclusive stencils are going to be available. We're not releasing complete Craft Club kits, but any leftover stencils from the past Craft Clubs will be available for purchase at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Time, 11:01 p.m., 10:01 p.m., 9:01 p.m. in California or in the Pacific time zone, okay? So that's why I'm telling you, because that's in like 3 hours. So if you're in one of those Western time zones and you just want to stay up because there's some of these that you want, I would suggest it. Okay, and that's going to be on my website under 12 Days of Christmas, and it'll have the day 9 deal. All right, so let me just show you some. This is one of my favorites, Loads of Love. Now, if you are familiar with our truck 5x7 stencils, this is our current one, our Christmas one. We have a fall one, a Christmas one. There was one in the spring. All 3 of those are still available on the website. And the Valentine one, Loads of Love, will be available in limited quantities at 12:01 when tomorrow's deal of the day. Oh, thanks, Carlene. I try to be helpful. So something that I'm doing, I'm putting together a couple little kits. If you were paying attention on my Facebook page, we had the pillars. Where are they? The pillar stand. If you bought a pillar stand, you got a free 5x7. So what I did is I bought a couple pillars. They only had blue at the time, but it's a really pretty blue, so I'm not worried about it. And then I bought, for my free stencil, I got the Christmas tree. Then I ordered a couple of the fall trucks. I can't talk tonight. It's bedtime. And these spring ones. And then I'm going to order some of these so I can have a kit that has a pillar stand and all 4 of the truck stencils. Oh, what did I miss? What's congratulations, Amy? Oh, yay! Amy, you had somebody sign up for Craft Club. That's awesome. So anyway, let's get to the crafting. So this was, I don't know, January last year. The one we just had with the felt balls and the leaf, this little stencil will be available. The one that was with the tea towels, Let It Be and Sweet as Honey, is an 8.5 by 11. This one a lot of people are going to be excited about. The kitchen minis that have these cute farmhouse ones at the bottom and Bless This Kitchen. This sheet will be available, and I don't know how many there are of each one. So if you want them, you're going to want to get on as close to midnight Eastern time as you can. This one, the Create Beautiful Things to Uplift, Empower, and Encourage Others. This is our kind of our vision statement or our mission statement for Magnolia. This one from September, Grateful for Today and Every Day. This one was a USA Duo. It was for a tag, again, on one of our stars. It has the USA and the Sweet Land of Liberty. That one's really cute. I don't even know how much they would charge for one of those, but I'm sure they have something calculated. The Baker's Gonna Bake. This was for our apron. And I know there's a couple others. Let me think. The Easter garland that had the eggs, the 2 different eggs and the 2 different bunnies. The first one I started with was Today is a Good Day to Have a Good Day. I messed mine up, so I'm excited to get one of those, hopefully. I think that's about it. The only one that's not in there, I don't think, is the one we just had with the joy and the Christmas tree. But anyway, so December Craft Club, and then tomorrow, starting at midnight tonight, the past Craft Club stencils will be available in limited quantities for you to purchase. That is the deal of the day tomorrow. So if you have any questions, let me know. No, Marty, because it's all at the same time. So if you're in the East Coast where I am, it's midnight. If you're in Central, it'll be at 11 p.m. tonight. So in 3 hours, right? Because it's 8 o'clock for you right now. Basically in 3 hours, you will, those will go live. Okay? 12:01. Thank you. That was a good question. It's the same moment in time for everyone, but it's a different time on the clock depending on which time zone you're in. Let's see, Licious Beth. After you've been with Craft Club for 3 months, you can email support or call them and ask to be moved up earlier in the month. If they have space, they will move you up as long as you're past your 3-month trial period. All right. I love when I can make it to your lives. You're so creative and kind, and you have some of the best viewers. Oh, thanks, Crystal. I do have some of the best viewers. No, I think I do have the best viewers. I love coming live, even when I'm feeling tired and I'm like, I don't know if I want to go live today. I don't know if I have the energy. As soon as people start commenting and stuff and chatting with me, it makes my energy go up. So let me show you. Let me angle you down here. So this is the cutting board that my friend Judy found. And actually it was plain on the back. I did paint this. I did paint it both sides with my black Waverly chalk paint. And it measures about 7 inches across. And this rectangular part is about, about 8 inches. So it's about 8 by 7. And then it goes up here. And she really wanted these trees from the We Wish You a Merry Christmas. And she wants it to say Merry Christmas. So once I fuzz it really good, because I don't want it to stick to my surface, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of have these trees up at the top. So here's the handle, let's say. Here's the handle. And it'll go like this. And it'll go down. I'm not sure if I'm going to get this part in. I might do it just under the trees. And then I'm just going to move it and have Merry. And then move it and have Christmas. So that is my plan. And I'm hoping there's enough of a fit. Well, you know what? If I mess it up, I just have to have it done before she goes to Florida for January. So if I mess it up, I can always do another coat of paint. And I'm trying to decide if I should do, this feels really thick, if I should do Christmas first at the bottom. No, I should do that last. All right, I am going to fuzz this really well. This stencil has some really fine detail, especially in these trees. And of course, I'm getting stuff stuck to the back because of my tacky cloth. It's like I think I have to start just washing it every time because I don't know what gets on it. Probably from other craft materials that I use here on my videos, but I am getting stuff. There we go. All right, let's see. Oh, Tracy, you already got yours, huh? You're all right, Carol. I was giving a lot of announcements though, so if you're interested in those announcements, you'll want to go back and watch at the beginning when the live is done. All right. So I'm going to start with the trees. And the colors I'm going to use Old Glory Red, White, and Magnolia Green. I wanted to make sure the green was going to stand out. And you know what? I'm going to put the backing sheet under my cutting board so you can see and so I can see where the cutting board is. All right, so what I'm thinking is I want it right. I want to center this tree. Oops. And I do want the, well, you know what? Maybe the side trees don't have to have the star. Maybe just the top one has the snowflake. What do you think about that? Sometimes these big stencils can be kind of tricky to work with, but you just want to take your time and make sure you have everything where you want it. I can see I'm a little bit off center. Ooh, that might be good. All right, so I'm just gonna do, what do you guys think? Do you think it'll be okay to just have the star on the middle tree? Because that's gonna give me a lot more space. No, I don't think I need that much space. Sorry, I answered my own question. I'm gonna go ahead and move it down so that these snowflake stars are included. It's so much harder when you're making something for someone because, you know, you really want them to like it. All right, so we're going to do white. I'm just going to start at the top here. I hope you guys can see. I know it's not facing you, but for this, I really need to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to keep it right side up for myself. Okay, so let's do a little bit of white for these 3 snowflake stars. Okay. Then I'm going to get my Magnolia green to do our trees. And please keep chatting. I will check back on the comments as I can. Hope everyone is having a great week. Can't believe it's already Friday tomorrow. I've got, we're having some birthday celebrations. It's my birthday on Saturday, and my oldest is taking me out to dinner tomorrow. And then we're going as a whole family on Saturday night. So it's just going to be a celebration weekend. So I'm trying to come close to the little swirly, what do you call this? It almost looks like parentheses. And I will probably use my paintbrush squeegee to do that white, because I don't want to get green on there. Like I got really close just now. Okay, almost there. Okay, so we've got that much done. Now, I'm not going to do the A for A Merry Christmas. Well, yeah, I can't do this bottom part because then Christmas wouldn't fit. So I'm just going to do, I'm going to get a smaller squeegee here. Let me do, this is one of those like decide what you're doing as you go kind of things, I guess. All right, so I got this little line. And get I just got a new set of these, but just because I wanted more of them. Okay. I love these paper squeegees because you can get right up close to the other color. Okay. Well, I hope I'm able to make this work for her because she really liked the trees on this stencil. That's right. Hey, Christina, I didn't see you were on. Hope you're doing well. I miss seeing you. Okay. All right. A little blob over here. All right, I'm hoping that I didn't take too long. There. Okay, now I'm gonna just set my stencil here for a second. What do you guys think? That's what we have so far. I see one little boo-boo there. Let's see, I think I can. Let's see. Definitely I can get it like with a Q-tip too, but I think that turned out pretty good. So now I have room to do Merry Christmas. But I'm gonna let this dry before I do any more of the stencil. And I think that turned out really well. Okay, so let's see. Oh, thank you. There we go. There's the chat. It like comes and goes. It's so weird. There we go. Yes. So hopefully this is gonna encourage you guys to not look at every stencil that, oh, I have to use this, you know, exactly how it is on a big something, right? You can use pieces. Yeah, it might take you a little bit longer because you have to kind of move it around, but I think, you know, once that top part is completely dry, I can carefully put like the backing sheet over it and go ahead and do Christmas, and I'll probably come back and do Merry last, or vice versa. I might do Merry and then Christmas. But well, I'm pretty pleased with how that turned out so far. It's gonna be so cute. All right, so while that's drying, let's bring out a couple of these ornaments. Let me know in the chat, have you seen these before that I've used, or is this the first time you're seeing them? This is called Arabesque Ornaments. You get 12 of them in the pack. They already have the hole. They're painted on both sides. And you get the twine to hang them on your tree. And so the stencil set comes with two, I'm trying to pick it up here, two that are like this outline. So this one is an outline with, this one is an outline with some snowflakes. And this one is an outline just like with some stars. And I just realized I have this upside down because the hole is here, and yeah, the stars are definitely upside down. So I'm going to have to flip this one around. So I'll show you my method for doing that. Oh, good, Tracy. So I have found what I think is the easiest. okay, I want the stars there, is to put it sticky side up and then to kind of not drop it, but try to get it where you think it goes. Then I hold it up to a light and I can see where the outline of the stencil is compared to the actual ornament. And I don't worry about getting them too perfect, but I do want it so that, you know, the entire outline is on the ornament. Okay, so you get 2 of these, and then you get 6 words that you can put in the middle, and they're a really pretty font. You get believe, faith, joy, peace, family, and hope. I've used these a ton already. So what I'm going to do on the white ornaments is I'm going to do blue with gold word for all 6 words, and then I'm going to do gold outline with blue word for the other 6 ornaments. That's what I'm going to do. That's kind of my color scheme of my tree. So I have my glittering gold and my Old Glory blue. So that is one thing. I will be just kind of like washing these off and then quick drying them. If you didn't know, this part of your tacky towel is for quick drying your stencils. So once you get all the paste off, you can set it in here and just kind of press it and do a quick dry and then be able to fuzz it again to use it quickly right away. So that's really nice if you're trying to do a project like this where you only have 2 of, say, this background and you want to be able to use it again quickly. So I'm just going to take my Old Glory blue and I'm going to just go around. I'm even doing the stars. It's okay. I'm just going to keep it simple and do this outline stencil in one color and then my word in the other color. So we'll just do both of these in blue for now. And then maybe I can just show you, if I have enough space on my table, how I wash my stencils, because I really do it in my sink, but I can maybe show you the condensed version here at my desk. So super easy to use. What you do want to make sure is that you have your stencil down all the way. So especially on these fine details, you really want to press down your stencil. Make sure it's flat to your surface so there's no air bubbles for your paste to go under, because then that will give you kind of a blurry, it can give you a blurry stenciled image. Okay, got a little on my fingers. All right. So there's our first one. See if I can pick it up without ruining it. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? Okay, so we'll let that one dry. And this is the one that has the snowflakes. Whoop. There we go. Nice. All right, so those 2 are ready to dry. Now, let me see if I can show you kind of how I clean my stencils. So usually when I'm doing a video, well, always when I'm doing a video, I will put my stencils paste side down. So this is the sticky side of my stencil facing up. And I just kind of keep them in there just until I'm done with my video. And then I take them to the sink and I run them under cold or cool water. And especially with chalk paste, it's pretty easy. You can see it's coming off pretty easy with just the water. Blue's a little bit darker of a color, so it might take a little bit, but There, we got most of it off. Now let me show you my other pieces in the bathroom. But I just got a new one of these stencil cleaners. It looks like a magic eraser, but it is not. It does not have all the chemicals that are in a magic eraser, but it does have a little bit of texture. Can you see that? And you just get it wet, and this gets the rest of, it's hard to see because my water's blue now, but you just rub this on the top side of your stencil where you had put the chalk paste, and it gets it pretty clean. And you shouldn't really have any need to do it on the back unless somehow it got through. Okay, so now I'm going to put it on the gray side of my tacky towel, and I'm just going to press it. We'll put the other one in here too. Let it dry a little bit, and then we'll be able to use it again. So that is how easy it is. If you are using our stencils and our paste and do not have a stencil cleaner, I would go ahead and add it to your next order. I cut them in half, and then I just put a half of it in by my bathroom sink, my downstairs bathroom here where I wash my stencils. And then you always have that to help you with getting that paste off. All right, I'm going to just dry these here for a second. Let's move this. So that is kind of a condensed version of, I got water everywhere, of how I clean my stencils. Okay? Yeah, they do work great. Oh, hi, Edith. Welcome. And Sarah, welcome. Yeah, you do need to make a list of items. I always have a list going. All right, so let's see how we did drying these. Those are pretty dry already. Let's get them one more time. I'm just going to move them to the other side. And then we'll line them up on a couple more ornaments, and we'll do gold for this outline. All right. So my tree this year is kind of a more of a nativity theme. I have warm white twinkling lights, and I have some navy glass ornament balls that I got from Walmart. I have some gold, like these poinsettia kind of picks. And then I have some of the white church ornaments from Dollar Tree. What else do I have? I'm also going to add all of my nativity ornaments. I have a bunch of different, that is wet, nativity ornaments. So let's see if we can get this lined up again. Again, it is really helpful if you have a light. So you can kind of see if you need to scooch it one way or another. And still need to scooch it. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing because I'm holding it up to the light. All right, that's pretty good. Now we're just going to smooth it out. We don't want any bubbles by where the design is. Okay, let's get our other one ready so we can just do them at the same time. Hey, Tara. Oh, your Christmas. Oh, yay. Yes, I was able to. I posted that reel. I made mine, what, a couple weeks ago? I don't even remember now. And I made sweatshirts for two of my good friends. And I had lunch with them today, and I gave them their shirts, and they were very excited. So any of my other creators that are on here, that's another idea, is if you have friends that you know, like your stuff, a good way to get them excited is for you to say, hey, go buy a sweatshirt from Walmart and I will stencil it for you. And then the next one you can stencil yourself. All right, this one I'm having a hard time getting it lined up. Let's see how we did. Oh, yeah, it really needs to move over. There we go. So yeah, I was excited to make those. So far I've made 3 sweatshirts with that stencil. And my stencil's still doing great. I used the stencil cleaner and that helped get a lot of the ink, most of the ink off. But if ink is left on the green part, it doesn't matter. You just don't want anything, ooh, my new gold, I haven't opened it yet. You just don't want it to get stuck in the mesh. So that's why you're gonna wanna make sure you clean your stencils pretty much right away. So that, ooh, the gold is a little, okay, I'm gonna add, it's a little thick, I just opened it, maybe from being outside when it was being transported. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of distilled water. And actually you should do that every week or two to your paste just to keep it from drying out, because the water will help it reconstitute. Okay, let's get a squeegee. And now we're gonna do the gold on our outlines. Sorry, I'm kind of like off center, but my iPad's at kind of a weird angle. Ooh, that looks nice. Let me show ya. There's the gold on the white. Ink being stuck in your Santa bag stencil. Oh, Carlene, did you use the stencil cleaner? Or I'm wondering if maybe because it took a while to do, you do want to make sure your ink or your paste, as much as possible, does not dry before you remove the stencil. So what you can do, like on a big stencil, what I've seen Crystal do and Lisa is if they, like let's say on that Santa stack, you finish the top part, lift the stencil, peel the stencil, but then just gently set it back down so that it's not, the ink or the paste is not getting stuck in the stencil. Does that make sense? It's peeling it up so that it's on the bag, but then you don't have to pick up the bag yet. Hey, I'm getting these pretty good. All right, so I got 2 blue and 2 gold so far. And I'm going to not do any more of the backgrounds or the, what'd you call those? I guess they're the backgrounds, huh? The outline. And then we'll move back to our cutting board. Sorry, I'm just mixing a little bit more water here in my gold chalk paste. All right. And all right, let's come back to our cutting board. So we've used the trees so far and this little scrolly thing from the We Wish You a Merry Christmas stencil. It's very big. And I'm pretty sure this is dry. Let me just shoot it with my heating tool. Now I still do want to be careful that I don't touch the sticky part of my stencil to this. So I'm actually going to lay another backing sheet up here just so I don't, here, let me turn a little bit, just so I don't get on there. Which glue works the best with corks? Okay, so let's answer a couple questions here. Patty's asking, what do you recommend to try the Magnolia out? And the only thing I know about it is what I've watched you do. I would definitely go to my website and look at the DIY kits, because the DIY kits, let me talk to you face to face. The DIY kits, like Craft Club, are a complete project. Okay, so you don't have to buy this and this and this. You purchase one of the DIY kits. Let's say it's the pillar stand. I don't think this is a DIY kit right now, but there's a chalkboard like this without the frame and a little base. You can choose a 5x7 stencil. Yes, this is live. And then you get some paste and you get the squeegee. So a DIY kit, you have everything you need with that one click of the button to make a complete project. That, I believe, is the best way to try out Magnolia. Now, there are hard surfaces with chalk paste as DIY kits, and there are fabric things like the pennant banners, and this would come with ink. So there's two different types of DIY kits, so maybe grab one of each and then kind of decide if you like chalk paste or if you prefer ink. Okay, Patty, does that answer your question? Hopefully so. All right, I'm going to come back to my We Wish You a Merry Christmas, and I have not cleaned this yet, but this is chalk paste, so it's going to reconstitute when I get it wet, and it's not stuck in the mesh. I have to move all my little jars because this is a big old stencil. I'm going to be using red, so I need my red. Okay, so right where that scroll thing was, actually, I think I am going to place the word Christmas down here at the bottom, making sure I'm not going off. Okay. All right, so I got my Christmas here. Here's the bottom of my cutting board. Here's the sides. We're going to do the word Christmas now, and then I'm going to let that dry. I probably could be using a bigger squeegee, but for some reason I grabbed this small one. All right, I'm not going to do the reindeer. I'm just doing the word Christmas. And then we'll do the word Merry above it. And I think my friend is going to be very happy with how this turns out. Being able to fit the trees and the words Merry Christmas on her cutting board. Okay. All right. Ready for the next peel and reveal. So see, because I had that backing sheet there, it was protecting what we stenciled before. Yes! Woohoo! You guys see that? It's going to be tight, but I'm going to be able to fit Mary in there. I know I am. Oh, that looks so good. So good. Miss Farm Girl, this is your first time watching me? I've been on YouTube for almost 4 years. Okay, what do we think about this so far? I'm loving it, and I'm looking at the size of the words of Mary, and I think it's going to fit perfectly right there. That red is amazing. This is Old Glory Red is what it's called. If you wanted one even brighter, you would go with Candy Apple, but that one has a little bit more of like an orange to it, so I really wanted to go with these colors. Yay! Judy's going to love it. All right, putting it up here to dry so I don't mess it up. Then let's come back. Ooh, what did I do? I think I got a little wet on this ornament, but that's okay. When I was splashing my water everywhere, got some water on there. Aw, thanks, Tara. That's so sweet. Yes, and if you're on Facebook, you're going to want to follow my Facebook page as well, because I go live there 3 times a week at least, and I do different projects than what I do here on my YouTube channel. And then I also have a new YouTube video every Sunday night with like budget DIYs. I'm so excited. The one from last Sunday already has like 10,000 views on it, which I think is amazing. Okay, I think I can be careful enough with these words that I won't mess up the outline, but I think I want to, yeah, I think we'll be okay. All right, we'll do the blue ones first. And I'm going to end up using all of the words, so oh, thanks, Nancy. Welcome, or welcome back, I guess. This is your first time catching me live. Yep, I'm usually live Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern unless my kids have something and I have to do it a day early or something like that. But pretty much that's my normal schedule. So I'm going to be real careful just to press down where the word is. I'm going to try to not stick down to the where the other design is. And I just randomly picked Hope and Family for these first two. I'm just really pressing down so that my words will be nice and clear. So since I did the outline in blue, I'm going to do gold for these words. It's hard to hold it. This is their glittering gold chalk paste. Okay. Ooh, so nice. Okay. There we go. We got 2 done. Turn it so you can see it. There's Family with the blue outline and the gold word. And Hope with the blue outline and the gold word. I love these. Can't wait to put them on my tree. All right, now let's do these 2 gold ones. And we're going to use blue for our word. So let me see. Save my red. Old Glory Blue. And let's do Peace. and joy. I needed some more white ornaments for my tree because, you know, the tree is so dark because it's green. And then I had the dark blue glass ball ornaments from Walmart. And I mean, I like them, but they kind of like blend in with the tree because they're all so dark. So I was like, I need to make some more of those arabesque ornaments. So this is, like I said, available as a DIY kit. If you need certain colors of paste, you'd want to add that to your order because it'll just come with packets, I think, of black. I think it's black. Ooh, nice. And peace. All right. There's peace. What do you guys think about these? They're kind of chalkboard. They're like a painted wood. You're definitely going to want to seal this though afterwards. I probably could have sealed them before, but I don't mind if the words kind of bleed just a little bit on the wood there. All right. Okay, so let's see. Oh, thank you, Sheila. Yep, so we've got these 4 ornaments now. I'm going to hold off and do the other 8 as I clean my stencils. I also wanted to show you, I did take 6 of them, and I probably will do a set in white and gold on these blue ones. I painted these with Waverly's Ocean. So I'll probably put these on my tree as well. Another alternative is we've got like the minis. So I could put just some of the little nativity on some of them. That would be really cute. Maybe I'll do that with these blue ones. I'll just make them all nativity ones. So that is another option as well. All right, let's see if we're ready to do that last word on Judy's cutting board. I'm just sliding my ornaments out of the way here. And we're going to use red, so I can pretty much put the rest of these away. Need a little sip. My sister sent me this for my birthday. Side by side, we're miles apart. Sisters, what does it say? Sisters are always close at heart. Yep. All right. Oh, yep. MDC is Magnolia Design Co. That's the company that makes all the stencils and the chalk paste that we're using, that I'm using. All right. I'm going to just make sure this Christmas word is dry. See, one little spot there that is not dry. Okay, now I'm going to put this back here. I'm kind of going to want to cover this Christmas word here too. All All right, this is gonna be tricky because this stencil is big. Let me angle this down so you can see me struggle. See the struggle here? All right, because the other thing is you don't want the stencil to stick to itself on the sticky sides. So I'm gonna center as best I can the R. Okay, I'm just pressing down the word Mary. And I just want to see where it is in relation to the word Christmas. Do I have it straight enough? I think I need to turn it. Okay, we're going with it. Something under there though. A little something. Okay. One more time. Yeah, so these backing sheets are very handy to use kind of as a little barrier there. Trying to pick up the extra. Okay, everybody cross your fingers and your toes. Well, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. Where are we? Ah, this way. It's a little over this way, but I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? And when this dries, it'll be a little bit darker like that. What do you guys think? Oh, okay. Yeah, so I was just responding to the questions in the chat. So if you're not seeing the live chat, it might not make sense for me to be talking to Nancy. But she is in the chat asking questions. I think it looks good. I am not going to mess with it because she's going to love it. And then let me show you what we're going to do on the back side. It's going to be another kind of layering some stencils. So she really wanted as much of this as I could fit. So I'm going to do this, not the words, just the leaves for fall. And then I'm going to use the Grateful Hearts here from this stencil, but I'm going to use this smaller gather from a different stencil. So I'm actually going to use 3 different stencils to create the back side of her cutting board for fall. So that'll be fun, but I won't do that until after this one is completely dried, but I am just tickled with how this turned out using that big, huge 12 by 18 stencil and getting it to fit on the surface that she provided for me. So before I sign off, just remember tonight at 12:01. Oh, good, Tara. All of the stencils from the previous craft clubs, just the stencils. So when you are a subscriber to Craft Club, you still are getting the best deal. Nobody can just grab a Craft Club kit, okay, without being subscribed. It's just the leftover stencils, and they're not going to be re-releasing those anyway. So every day a new deal. Yes, just for these first 12 days of December. So tomorrow, day 9, is the craft club stencils from the previous craft clubs. And then we'll have a special deal for December 10, December 11, and December 12. Okay. All right. Well, continue asking questions in the comments. Thank you so much for giving this video a thumbs up. Whenever you comment or say things in the chat, that just helps YouTube kind of recognize my channel, and they'll then show it to more people. Like Ms. Farm Girl saw me in her feed for the first time today. So thanks so much, you guys, and let me know if you have any questions.